Item 7, Arts Commission appointments. Mr. Blackburn, you have a comment?
Yes, traditionally when a arts commissioner or any commissioner is up for reappointment and they ask to be reappointed, traditionally we do accommodate that. In this particular case, I'd like to alter from that just a tiny bit and make the nomination of Bryan Snyder. And let me explain the reasoning behind this. I'm not an artsy guy. I'm not into art at all. Yet, when I interviewed Bryan, he got me excited about art. And I started watching and looking at see what it was that he was doing in the community. And he wasn't contributing himself. He is a motivator of other people to get things done and to participate. And because of that, I got very excited about Bryan. Unfortunately, we have two arts commissioners who've asked for reappointment. So after a little bit of research, I learned that our art strategic plan is going on right now, and attendance is so important for this. So in this particular case, I'm going to ask that we consider Bryan Snyder as one of the two new, or one of the arts commissioners, along with one of the current incumbents.
Second.
Okay. Discussion? Comments? Ms. Schumacher.
I've had the unique opportunity to go on a murals tour with Bryan Snyder, which I talked about a couple meetings ago. The depth and breadth of Bryan's knowledge about local Carlsbad art and the decade, if not decades, worth of work that he's done to increase the arts and culture scene in downtown Carlsbad is substantial. So I 100% agree with the nomination. I'm very thankful that we've made it this evening. Carlsbad would greatly benefit from Mr. Snyder's appointment on the commission. And I also want to note a couple things. Bryan does the Carlsbad art wall on the side of Grubby's, and has for a while now. And because he wanted to be a part of this commission, he, to avoid ethical impropriety himself, any of that, he actually returned a grant for that wall in order to try to get on the commission. And he also worked to clear off some tagging on Carlsbad's and North County's first commemorative mural recently as well. So his heart for service is pretty tremendous. So my word of support for Mr. Snyder.
Just based on your comments, Ms. Schumacher, I'm not going to vote on this item because you mentioned Grubby's and we own Grubby's. So the fact that was brought up, I'll let the four of you vote on this.
So then I'll say it. Mr. Pecker, do you have any final comments?
I just wanted to ask for clarification of who the nomination's then.
Okay, then I'll call for the vote. This will be for Mr. Snyder. I made the motion and Mike made the second.
Yep.
Passes 4-0.